Grandpa, I'm running out of patience. You said that you had Marilyn's future husband down here in the lab, and I want to meet him. Toot sweet.
Keep your head on. Meet Marilyn's future fiancé.
You want Marilyn to marry a frog?
No, stupid. I'm going to change the frog into a prince, and the prince is going to marry Marilyn.
But...
Now, I've got the potion stewing on the front burner right now. Just a matter of days.
Well, I must admit, Grandpa, this is one of your more sensible ideas, but there's just one little hole in your plan. That's when the prince sees what Marilyn looks like.
My boy, I've taken care of that little thing. This frog happens to be a very nearsighted one.
Come on, hurry up, Grandpa. We're all set to go to the drive-in. They're having a Porky Pig cartoon, and I want to get there for the beginning so I can follow the plot.
First things first, I'm getting very close. If this potion works, Marilyn may meet her prince tonight.
Yeah? Well, hurry up, will you? Gee, they slapped me together in half the time you're taking.
Now, I get a little bluing. That's for the blood.
Well, that's fine, but just one thing. How are you going to get the frog to drink the potion out of that glass?
Oh, my boy, that's very simple. Now, you see, I'll change the potion into a fly. And then I'll get the stupid frog to eat the fly. Watch. Give me a hand.
Help! Won't someone help me?
Good heavens, there's someone up there.
What's the matter, miss?
Oh, please, could you help me? I'm locked in. I can't get out.
She's being held prisoner. I'm coming. I'll save you.
Thank you. Oh, thank you very much.
Everything will be all right. Now, what's a beautiful girl like you doing calling for help?
Well, this is the first night in ages that they've been out, and I just didn't know what else to do.
Just as I thought. When will they be back?
Any minute. But you don't understand.
Please, spare me the painful details. We haven't a moment to waste.
But you see, the door's locked.
Don't worry about a thing.
I don't know how to thank you. I thought I'd never get out of there.
Well, you're safe now. I can imagine what you've been through. Well, come on, we better hurry.
What's going on? Who was that?
A young man. Oh, Aunt Lily, it was so exciting. I got locked in and he came climbing up the trellis just like a prince in a fairy tale.
Where is he now?
Oh, he went out the window. Oh, you should have seen him jump. He didn't want to embarrass me, I think.
He climbed up on the balcony. Herman, that's our frog. He must have turned into a prince while we were away.
Oh, goody, goody, goody. Well, we've got to get him. We can't let him get away. Come on.
It may be our only chance.
Well, what are they talking about?
Never you mind, dear. Oh, Marilyn, I think that finally our dreams are going to come true. Oh, I guess you two haven't met. Mr. Benson, this is my niece, Marilyn.
I'm very glad to meet you, Miss Allen. My first name is Benson, but you can call me Marilyn. Oh, I'm sorry. 180,000 pardons. What I mean to say is I sure am delighted to meet you. Well, bye.
Oh, good evening, Grandpa. Lily? Sorry I had to work late, dear, and eat downtown. But before I left the parlor, I had to lay out some work for tomorrow.
That's all right, Herman, but keep your voice down.
Keep my voice down. What are you doing sitting here in the kitchen? Oh, don't tell me Spot ate the living room furniture again.
No. We're sitting here because Marilyn is sitting in the living room with a young man.
That new assistant manager the bank sent over, he fell for her like a ton of headstones.
Plain old drab Marilyn.
Yes, Herman. It must be either love or astigmatism.
Lily and I are trying to make sure he doesn't get away. Pretty soon, I'm going to sneak out and bolt the front door.
I'm going out now and see if they're sitting close together.
Lily? Grandpa, I do not believe we should try to push Marilyn's romance along. We should let it take its own course.
But Herman...
But, Grandpa, if Marilyn's clock of romance has begun to tick, it does not behoove us to overwind her mainspring.
And the minute I saw you this morning, I wanted to know you better.
Did you want something, Aunt Lily?
I hate to disturb you two, but could I borrow that pillow?
This one, Mrs. Munster?
Yes. I was making some chicken soup and I ran out of feathers. These will do nicely.
Sure.
Oh, Mr. Benson, why don't you sit over here on the sofa next to Marilyn? It's much more comfy.
Yes, thank you. She makes chicken soup with feathers?
Doesn't everyone?
How's everything going?
I borrowed the pillow out of his chair, so he has to sit on the sofa next to Marilyn.
Good! Listen, you two. I am against promoting romance. It will lead to no good.
We don't want it to lead to any good. We want it to lead to marriage.
Grandpa, what are you doing?
I've got Eddie stashed away in a dungeon. It's part of my master plan. Hey, come on, Eddie. This is Grandpa. Over.
Well, now, isn't this cozy? You know, Marilyn, it's been a long time since I've met a girl like you. Especially one whose home is so... Oh.
What's the matter?
There's something coming up out of the floor, and it's got fangs.
That's just my little cousin Eddie. What is it, Eddie?
Sorry to bother you two, but one of the light bulbs went out down in the dungeon. Thanks a lot.
Yes, Eddie?
Phase 2 completed, over and out.
Good boy. Now they're sitting close together with the lights down low.
All we need is some soft music.
Leave it to me. Shades of Tristan and Isolde. Shoot me a love theme straight from the shoulder.
The organ, it's playing by itself.
Yes. Isn't it romantic?
You hear that? It worked.
Grandpa, you are a genius.
I must admit that you...
What was that?
Something must have gone wrong.
It's never done that before.
Aunt Lily! Grandpa!
Grandpa, Herman, come on.
Not me. You made your kettle of fish, now sleep in it. So there.
Oh, down, boy. Down, boy. Hold it down, stop. So right.
Oh, come on, Clyde. Look at this romantic setting. This should provide the perfect inspiration for you to recite some of that beautiful poetry.
But Clara, I'm not really in the mood.
Clyde, what on earth is the matter with you?
Well, you see, I'll be right back. I always get my inspiration when I walk around. Oh, Herman, am I glad you're here. Quick, shoot me some love poetry while she's still in the mood.
Here you go. Your lips are ruby red. Your skin is pearly white. My flames of love you fed. I love you day and night.
Lips ruby red, skin pearly white, flames fed, day and night. I've got it. Don't go away. Your lips are ruby red. Your skin is pearly white. My flames of love you fed.
Yes? Yes?
Excuse me. What's the last line?
I love you day and night.
I love you day and night. Now can we smooch?
Not yet. Recite me another one.
You want another one? Well, inspiration time again. Quick, Herman, shoot me another poem. She's really in the mood. Our love is as the rose is. You are the petal, I'm the thorn.
I really poured my heart into this one. Go, Clyde, go.
Clyde, where do you keep going when you keep running?
Our love is as the rose is. You're the petal, I'm the thorn. So let's start rubbing noses, because I can't tell right from wrong.
Clyde, kiss me, you fool.
I'll be right back.
The sky is blue above me. The mountains, too, are blue.
No.
When I'm with you,
I don't need any more, Herman. That did it. Oh, thanks a lot. You can go now.
You sure?
Absolutely.
Well, okay. You're on your own.
One more poem, Clyde. You broke the spell.
One more? Oh, but
Come on. Please?
Roses are red. Violets are pink. I'm in love with you, I think.
Oh, that's nothing like the ones you've been reciting.
Oh, well, that was a different style.
Clyde, have you been hiding a book of poetry out in those bushes?
Oh, no.
Then where did you get all those words?
Well, I may as well tell you. It was a friend of mine out there, Herman Munster. He's the one who wrote the letter and the poems.
Herman Munster. What a poetic ring. Get him for me.
I can't. I sent him away.
Oh. Clyde, I have a terrible headache. Would you mind taking me home?
Good morning.
Morning.
What's that?
Oatmeal.
Ooh, oatmeal. Blah. Why can't we eat like we did in the old days? Oh, is this Marilyn's bowl?
Yes, of course. She always sits there. Might as well start without them.
Yeah, no, I don't feel so hungry right now. I think I'll grab something later in the laboratory.
Grandpa, you know you're not supposed to smoke before breakfast.
Morning, Aunt Lily.
Good morning, dear.
I'm late. I gotta run. I'll grab a cup of coffee at the school cafeteria.
Very well, dear. Try not to get home before dark.
Bye, dear.
Oh, dear, everything's ice cold.
Morning, Mom.
Morning, Eddie.
Morning, dear.
Good morning, dear.
Isn't Marilyn coming down to breakfast?
Oh, she's already left.
Oh. Well, that's just as well. I wanted to speak to you about her anyway.
Oh, you mean about her problem with boys?
Yes. You know, Lily, I think it's partially our fault.
What do you mean?
Well, maybe we should try and be more friendly with people. You must admit that ever since we moved into this house, we've hardly had anything to do with the neighbors. They must think we're terrible snobs. If we don't make an effort to be a little bit more friendly with the people in this community, we're never going to attract any young men to this house.
Well, for Marilyn's sake, I'll try.
Good. That's the spirit. Mm. 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 It just came over me. You've never looked more lovely.
Strange. I was just thinking how particularly handsome you looked this morning.
Isn't anybody gonna say how lovely I look?
I can't understand the way that mailman carried on. Perhaps I used too much perfume.
And that Mrs. Cribbins, the way she went for me. Maybe I just came on too strong. A little bit of that old Munster charm goes a long way.
I can't imagine what he sees in me. After all, I'm not exactly a schoolgirl anymore.
Are you kidding? Oh. Why, Lily, you're as lovely today as the day I married you.
Oh, and you're just as handsome. You know, they just don't make men like you anymore.
Come in.
Will somebody please tell me what's going on around this madhouse?
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about here? I'll show you. Come with me. Can it be the trees that trees with rare and magic perfume?
It's Tiger.
Oh, no, it isn't the trees. It's war in bloom.
Imagine a woman pretending to be my wife. Boy, some women will go to any lengths to snare a handsome rascal.
You've come back! Oh, my darling husband. Oh, it's been so long.
Hey, well, let's can the mushy stuff, sister. You know darn well I've never seen you before in my life.
Now, calm down, sugar boy. Come in. You come right on in and let me pour you a nice glass of champagne.
Thank you, but you see, we Draculas don't drink wine. And now let's get this one fact straight. I am not your husband.
Oh, darling. Don't you remember our wonderful marriage?
I certainly do not.
Don't you remember those romantic strolls we used to take hand in hand along the lake?
No.
And then we'd get into our yacht and take a little midnight cruise.
How, a yacht?
We'd go across the lake to have dinner at the country club.
The country club?
And all those marvelous parties we used to have on our beautiful estate. Our 400-acre estate with our very own stable of horses, 52 horses. And you, oh, you were so much fun in that $10,000 Stutz Bearcat I gave you.
$10,000 Stutz Bearcat?
Oh, darling, please tell me you remember our wonderful marriage?
Well, I'll tell you, if you just keep on talking, I think it'll all come back to me.
Hey, darling. Thank you. Clarence. Oh, Clarence? Oh, darling, this is our attorney, Clarence J. Wedge. And he has a little piece of paper that he'd like for you to sign.
Oh.
Sign it right here where I have the X.
Of course. I'll sign anything, just so long as you and I can pick up where we left off. Country club, estates, yachts, Stutz, Bearcats. Oh, I just can't wait to get going. There you are. By the way, Wedgie, old boy, what was it I signed anyway?
Well, just a sworn affidavit stating that you were Miss Thornton's husband.
And just as long as you sign that piece of paper, that's all that counts.
Eddie! Eddie?
I'm right here, Grandpa.
Eddie, how about you going to find Marilyn, and then the three of us will have a checker tournament?
Oh, Marilyn went out with her new boyfriend. And I have to go play with one of the neighbor kids.
Which one?
I don't know. I haven't caught him yet.
That's it. Go ahead. Go to the beach. Go to your boyfriends. Go to your girlfriends. Leave the old man alone. Who needs a lonely, sick old grandfather?
Hey, wait a minute. Igor, how about you and I having a game of checkers, huh?
Oh, you got a date, too.
No, Igor, you got no heart.
You're nothing but a rat with wings. Oh, boy, when is anybody around here gonna pay any attention to a poor old man? What's this? Are you lonely? Do you seek affection, companionship, and matrimony in the sunset years? Why, that's positively spooky. Let the Kindred Spirits Matrimonial Agency make your September song a duet. A wife. Why not? It sure beats burying yourself in the sand.
That's just Dad. He's such a show-off.
Dad?
Grandpa, prepare to be impressed.
Lydia, my darling.
At last. Did I frighten you?
Yes, you did.
Good. I see you've been getting acquainted with the girls. But that isn't who you came to meet, is it? Well, what do you think?
I think you're magnificent. And I must tell you, I never did believe in long engagements.
We were hoping you'd come and stay with us for a while so that you and Grandfather could get acquainted.
Oh, that's a splendid idea. But of course I'd have to get my things.
Of course, my darling. But first, let me show you around the house.
Oh, how nice.
Just wanted to be helpful.
Oh, by the way, I signed all the papers you gave me.
Here, nothing like a little bite before dinner. No, dear. I made this just for Grandpa.
Thank you, dear.
Go away, Kitty. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Don't mind Kitty. She's just like one of the family.